Bet you didn't see this coming.
Irrelevant news.
So Instagram had an amazing idea.
You may have heard of a project called Instagram Kids.
Actually, no, I had not. But tell me more on how you plan to ruin the youth, Mr. Instagram.
I wanted you to hear straight from me that we're going to pause our work on the project. But I want to be very clear. I still strongly believe that it's the right thing to do.
I have to agree, folks. Kids nowadays do not need education. They do not need exercise. They do not need loving role models in their lives. They need Instagram, and make sure they download it real fast. As the saying goes, it's never too early to start filtering your appearance for other people's liking.
It has to be better to give parents the option to give their tweens a version of Instagram that was designed with them in mind. That was designed to be safe for those between 10 and 12.
What? 10 to 12 years old? Now, I'm pretty sure that some very intelligent people came up with that idea while sitting in a boardroom trying to figure out how they can make more money and create lifelong customers. But let me tell you something, folks. Kids, little kids from 10 to 12 years old have no business being on fucking Instagram. What the hell kind of update are they going to make? Look, my tooth just fell, but mom said the tooth fairy is going to come because I ate too much ice cream last night, so I ended up wetting the bed, and big boys haven't wet the bed since they were 6. Anyway, folks, a few Ariana Grande fans are starting to realize that they haven't been Ariana Grande fans all along. In fact, they are fans of one of Ariana's biggest impersonators, Paige Neiman.
Y'all are telling me my old profile picture was Paige? You telling me that Paige's pic was on my room for months now?
You can't make this shit up, folks. This Ariana Grande fan actually had a picture of Ariana's impersonator, Paige Neiman, framed in their house. I mean, it would already be enough of a weird conversation having to justify why the hell you have a picture of Ariana Grande with a dog filter framed in your house, but having to explain that you accidentally got the impersonator's picture instead has to be a whole new level of embarrassment. And in more embarrassing news, it seems that Billie Eilish got a little confused in her latest concert and actually thought people in the audience were yelling for her while they were actually yelling for a medic to help somebody who was not having a good time at the concert. I mean, I feel like this video is a bit of a reach because we don't have really a clear picture to what she's reacting to in this whole situation. We're just seeing a screen with a reaction and people off camera yelling for a medic. We don't know which side of the stage she's facing, which side of the stage the medic is at. It's kind of a confusing situation, and like much of what happens on TikTok, just a whole bunch of people jumping to conclusions and assuming things, which inevitably causes the video to go viral. Anyway, folks, R. Kelly looks like karma finally caught up.
R. Kelly convicted of racketeering and sex trafficking.
Ah, shucks, too bad for R. Kelly, folks. You know, in honor of him, let's take a stroll down memory lane and remember some of his greatest hits.
That's stupid! Use your common sense.
Oh, I'm sorry, folks. We pulled up the wrong video. Now, on to one of R. Kelly's greatest hits.
This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
Oh, geez, that is embarrassing, folks. We keep pulling up the wrong clips. Please, let's just play something that made R. Kelly famous that everybody's going to remember him by.
You're killing me, man.
No, you're all killing me. Play a good clip of R. Kelly, please. We need the memories.
I need somebody to help me not have a big heart.
And I have just given up, okay, folks? I guess this is the R. Kelly that we'll all remember.
I believe I can touch the sky.
Well, now you better believe you're going to be touching some cold iron bars for a very long time. And somebody else who's going to be touching some cold iron bars very soon is Brian Laundrie. Apparently, Dog the Bounty Hunter has a lead on him.
The parents were down here 2 times. It was September 1st through the 3rd and September 6th through the 8th. They registered to stay at this park. They were registered, went through the gate, they're on camera, they were here, and they did enter.
You know, I'm not really surprised that Brian Laundrie's parents are just trash human beings, especially after this next detail.
Allegedly, what we're hearing is 2 people left on the 8th, 3 people came in on the 6th, and 2 people left on the 8th. I think he's been here for sure.
No surprise there, folks. I mean, anybody with half a brain could have seen this from a whole marathon away, that not only was Brian Laundrie the person of interest, but that his parents were not only helping him cover up the crime, but also helping him get away. The question is, where the hell did they help him get away to?
So, there's a lot of little islands around the area where we're at. that he could get to on a canoe.
Now, I don't know how many of you know this, folks, but there are a lot of alligators in Florida, and I don't think I've ever wished for an alligator to rock a fucking canoe as much as I wish that an alligator rocked a fucking canoe right now in Florida. Then again, you got to get this guy alive. We got to find out what the fuck he did. And speaking of something that somebody did, Bryce Hall said that Tana Mongeau did this to him.
What about you and Tana? How was that? Oh, way back in the day? I was good. It was like, what, three years ago? I had a good time. She was really good.
All right, question. Did she suck your toes?
No, she sucked your toes?
Yeah.
What?
Tana, you're weird as fuck.
Oh, fuck. That's crazy, bro.
She tried to put a finger in my butt, too.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Shout out to Tana, man. She's a real freak.
You know that Bryce Hall is desperate for views when he's literally digging up something that he said years ago about Tana and then regurgitating some other factoids that literally nobody asked for. Anyway, speaking of details, Tyron Woodley ended up getting a I love Jake Paul tattoo, and Jake Paul responded by breaking down all the details about it.
Tyron got the wire from the fight. Tyron bought a used Bentley. Tyron got on a call with his accountant. His accountant told him how much he had to pay in taxes. Tyron got the tattoo.
Great, so Jake Paul exposed Tyron Woodley for being broke and desperately needing money, which makes sense. Why the hell would he want to fight Jake Paul again? I mean, anybody who would willingly even want to be in the same room as Jake Paul definitely should get paid a large sum of money. And in other news, mukbanger Veronica Wang was asked to show her vaccination card at a gym, and this is what happened.
Can we do this? Can you leave, please?
I'm sorry, I can't.
Then you are.
I don't want to give you a problem. I'm not, though.
I know, but you are trespassing.
No, I'm not trespassing. Why have you asked me to do so?
Because I'm required to enforce the mandate.
You know you're in for a good video when it already starts mid-free fall.
What mandate are you enforcing right now?
The mandate from the Ontario government saying that all participants in this facility need to be vaccinated.
That's what you're enforcing right now. Well, I would just like to share with you that I'm enforcing our Charter's rights and freedoms when I tell you that I am not required to share my medical information with anyone other than my doctor.
That's right, folks. Veronica Wang has the freedom to walk into a private establishment and break all the rules of the private establishment because she is enforcing her own mandate.
I'm not asking for it, but if you do not wish to show it, then you can't access the building.
I appreciate you respecting my rights.
I know. Now I'm going to have to get the police to escort you out.
Good luck.
Yeah, that gym employee definitely needs some luck, folks. You know, it's not easy to walk over to a table, pick up the phone, dial 911, wait a few minutes for the police to show up, and then point at the person they want removed from your establishment.
You're going to have to get the police.
You'll be a trespasser, and then your membership of the club will never be allowed to happen.
Okay, you're going to have to get the police.
I will.
Okay, no problem.
So you understand, I'm just doing my job.
Do what you have to do, sir.
I always fail to understand just why the hell people film their public confrontations and then share it on the internet so everybody else can be a part of it. Now, I totally understand that Veronica Wang may not want to share her private medical information. Maybe she didn't even want to get the vaccine. I mean, that's her prerogative if that's really what she wants to do. But at the end of the day, this is a private establishment. We are still in the middle of a pandemic, and I don't know what the rules are in Canada, but as far as most places in America, they can't ask you to leave if you are not following the rules, which is like wearing a mask.
I don't think this is the right place for you to try to make a point because you
I'm on it.
can't.
Oh, really? I pay to be here.
You pay to be here under the conditions.
I'm enforcing my rights and freedoms. I'm enforcing my rights and freedoms. I'm a Canadian citizen. Thank you for respecting my rights and freedoms.
I still fail to understand the goal of this video. It's not good optics. She literally may have lost her fucking gym membership, so she just wanted to get some likes on social media. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, moving on to Trisha Paytas. They recently watched Dear Evan Hansen, a movie where the main character lies a whole bunch, and Trisha used that movie to draw a parallel to their own lives.
When the parents found out that he lied, when he was at their house, and then after that with his mom, that's what I felt. I felt like, what a horrible person. Like, this is a horrible person.
But it's not a horrible person. It's someone with anxiety that has gotten in a bad situation, but he's not a bad person. And that's what people need to know.
You know, it's actually very interesting to watch that video and try to figure out if Trisha is actually talking about what happened in the movie or just projecting what's going on in their lives.
No, but that's a real human. A real human sometimes make bad decisions, and that doesn't mean they're a bad person.
Sure, but are we still talking about the bad decisions in the movie, or are we talking about the bad decisions that literally have been happening lately?
Like, after he posted, like, all of a sudden everyone was just like, wow, I'd kill myself too if I was in that family. And I was just like, that hit so hard because that has how people are. People freaking turn. Like, this family's like grieving no matter what the family's grieving, whether they think they were like a contributor to it, whatever. It's like, why? People are so, that like triggered me.
I think it's pretty clear why that triggered Trisha. I mean, they've talked about how they felt the internet turned on them in the past few months, and it's a pretty clear parallel right there. And now, palate cleanser.